Hi, I'm Timo. Thank you folks for tuning in and welcome to my brand new channel. I decided to do another one because my original channel is only in German, and since I added more and more videos in English, I decided just to get a new one which is only English, because if you like my English videos and subscribe to the channel and then came some German videos, you cannot understand a thing, and also the other way around for my German subscribers who do not speak English. So I decided to separate this. Yes, and so it's brand new. I only uploaded the Board Ross show. Take a look at that if you like it. And today I'll do a video, a solo playthrough with Too Many Bones, my very favorite game. And the lab rats, because lots and lots of people, so at least 3 I guess, have asked for a playthrough, and the lab rats are not that well known, not that famous, not that beloved as they should be, and I'm going to change that. If you like, also check out the video about them, about the rules, about how they play on my other channel. I'll do that in the upper right corner. I think should be here. If you haven't checked that out, click on it to know the rules and the basics about them. And today I'll do a solo playthrough. I'll play with Undertow. To be honest, I play at least 8 out of 10 games with the base game and not Undertow, but today I'll do an Undertow video for you. I sorted out all the loot cards. I hope that I got that right. Yeah, and if you're new to Too Many Bones or would like to add something to that experience, also check out my Too Many Bones shopping guide to know what you need and what not. You need all of it, but yeah, anyways, go check it out. I'll also add a link. Before we start today, I'd like to announce one more thing. I heard that Stanza, pretty cool gearlock, recorded a new song together with the Lab Rats, and I think it's called We're Gearlocks, Come to Save the Day, something like that. And it's already a big hit all over Dalor. I have not heard it yet because I could not go to any festivals or concerts of them in Dalor, obviously, because of COVID-19. But I hope they make it to the charts, and we'll see next weekend on Radio Sebron. Tune in, and yeah, I hope, cross my fingers, I hope they make it. And if you should miss that, or if you do not receive Radio Sebron, I'll also upload it onto this channel, no problem. So the charts broadcast at the weekend, so I think next Monday I'll upload it. I'll just record it and upload it here, stream it, and it should be, let's say, 5 p.m. Central European Time next Monday. I'll upload it. Stanza, her new hit with the Lab Rats with Gearlocks. So if you should miss that on Radio Sebron, make sure to watch it here. So much for that. Let's dive right into it. So here we go. Everything's prepared. Today we'll face Barnacle, since it's the shortest, just to give you a brief insight. Also, it's actually the easiest tyrant to play, so perfect for the first round if you're starting with Too Many Bones. Yes, so you always start with 2 of the 4 lab rats, and I choose I chose Helix because he's my very favorite lab rat. And then also good to start with, I think, because he can easily get more bones because of his backup plan, and as soon as you got 4 bones or more, you can use them to unlock more lab rats, which we definitely want to do ASAP. And I also choose Slang because he's always good to add some dice, because he's the fixer and he doesn't suffer from any malfunctions here. Yes, so this is my starting team today. Could have chosen anything else, but yeah, that's the way it is. I need 5 days at least, so 5 progress points to go to the deep to meet Barnacle. And yeah, let's dive right in. So, first special encounter, Eat or Retreat. Success. The escape from Obenda was draining, but now the real struggle begins. Better judgment stands at odds with the stomach's grumbling. Obviously, it's necessary to get as far away from the city walls as possible, but doing so without finding cover to rest a bit and eat may have dire consequences before long. A dissonant symphony of whirring mechs overhead, shouting guards nearby, and a stomach in anguish serves as a reminder that no choice is safe and this journey is already fraught with hardship. So, what about our choices? Keep moving. Each gear lock gains 1 dex stat. That's awesome. Increase stat by die by 1. Or take a few minutes to get a lay of the land before proceeding. Turn over the top baddie chip in each baddie stack, and we'll get an extra loot for that. I think I go with a dex stat here. So Helix gets an extra dex. Not Slank, because he's the only one tagged in. So no matter how many lab rats you have unlocked, whether it's only 2 or all 4 of them, you only play with 1, or 1 is only active. And as soon as Helix is tagging out and Slang is tagging in, he will get this, not health, this dex here. Okay, so this is 1 dex for all of them. Right, and then I get a training point, I get a progress point, and 1 loot. Loose wires, single battle, increase your dex by 1. Place this loot in your prep area to remind you of you. So for 1 battle I'll get an extra dex. That's nice. And then, yeah, my training point. What to do? I could... I think I want to have a skill die because he's ambidextrous. That means that skill dice do not cost dex to roll. And so let's look for a nice skill die. I could prefer the orange ones of Helix, which is the Sonic Distorter, because even if I roll malfunctions, it will not be discarded. Or do you say disdied here if you have dice instead of cards? I don't know. I think it's still discarded. Anyways, Sonic Distorter, what does it do? It's the Reverberator. After Betty attacks you, you may deal a certain number of damage back to that Betty for each death die removed from its unit's active slots by the attack. That means I should have some defense and then I deal damage back. Or it can be an Absorberator. When I lose HP I get death dice. Yes, that's nice. I think I'd rather go for something more aggressive here. What about the Bladerator? Yeah, I think that's good for the start. So I take the Slang's Bladerator. Boom. And that's it for the first day. So, second day. Pirating the pirates. By the way, I love those texts, those small texts, and also the backsides. They're so funny, and even though some of them I have read like 1,000 times, at least it feels like that, but still I have to grin and to laugh about them. They're so awesome. Pirating the pirates. The escape went off well enough, but making a raft from scratch is too time consuming with Nobilis machinations imminent arrival. Fortunately, a keen gearlock eye spots a shady group of marauders that has already done the work. So who's shady here, huh? Known locally as the Scrap Lords for their practice of picking clean those unfortunate city folk who venture too close to the Sebron, this ragtag group of vagrants often patrols the banks near Obendar looking for its next mark. Today we've caught them napping. We can take the raft now in broad daylight, or we can wait till nightfall and escape under cover of darkness. So, first option, commit a brazen act of piracy in broad daylight. For some reason, daylight eases my conscience. Then I'll have to face the normal baddie queue. So I'm alone, day 2 it is, so 2 1-point baddies. Gearlocks have surprise, so I'll go first. And Gearlock may draw a loot during their first turn, may be used or kept. Or second choice, which would give me an extra training point, commit a brazen act of piracy under cover of darkness, because you're ashamed, and you should be. I'll face the baddie queue, and Gearlocks have surprise, but must start the battle on Krellin starting positions. Ooh, so I first have to get to the raft, which would cost me an extra dex. I have 3, that's not too bad, and I could use this also, and I'll get an extra training point, so I'll go for the second. So, they've got 2 on day 2, so the first one will be... Oh, I forgot to scout. I'm a bit in a rush here, huh? This is Hardy Compound. And it's number 1, and he'll is a melee fighter, so he'll go here. And this is also melee baddie, and he's got equipment, so I gotta roll a d6. It's a 6, which means that his ini die is increased by 2. That's perfect, because I've got surprise and go first anyway, so that doesn't do him any good. That's actually quite good for me. Good roll there. Yeah, so now he'll go second. Now his ini is 5. As if that wouldn't matter. And 2, and where's my ini die? Here it is. I'll go first, let's do it like that. And it's round 1. Fight. I have to go on the battle mat first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll attack me. He'll go first. Attack me with 1 and has 1 death. But I definitely want to get rid of him as soon as possible, because he's got compound, meaning he's getting stronger every round, and I can only do 1 damage each turn to him because he's hardy. So I'll probably start here, move there, and he can only reach me in his second turn. So I don't have to worry about him. The only bad thing is that he'll probably gain 1 or 2 shields, but anyway, let's not worry too much. Should I already use that? So usually I keep loot and only use it the most extreme situations, things like that. But since I get out of here and also do him damage, and I want to roll a defense that he does not hit me, I'll just use wires. So that means that I have a dex of 4 for this battle. So I'll start using 2 to get out of here. And then I've got 2 more. And I think I'll forget about the death. I'll just hit him once and also use my Bladerator. No, okay. So 1 damage here and 1 bone, and I'll use it because the backup plans of the Labrats are so powerful, and usually I would just try to go for the true damage again, but I'll use that, and I'll use my plan which says do not, oh no, it doesn't say do not, it says exhaust this and gain 2. So, okay. And that's it for my turn. Now it's his turn. He'll move 2 towards me. And then it's his turn. First round, compound. He'll roll 1 die against me. And hitting once. So, now it's round 2 and it's my turn again. And now I've got 4 decks to spend, but only 2 dice to roll. Maybe it wasn't that smart to use that loot already, but I want to get rid of him as soon as possible. My equipment mod, what does it do? Change the result of any 2 unused dice rolled this turn to the result of your choice. I won't do that because I want to gain the next Labrat here. So 1 defense and 1 hit, which means this one is gone to meet its maker. And you're out, and now it's his turn. He'll move 2. I forgot something. He had to roll a death die. I'm sorry. Nothing but bones. So now it's his turn again. He'll move 2 and roll 1 attack and 1 death. Again, no death. And he'll hit me for 1, and that is just my shield here. And so that's it. And next turn, hopefully, I'll roll 1 more bones. And of course I'll attack him. No bones. 1 hit, 1 death. And now it's his turn and he'll do the same. So this can be, whoa. And again no death. But hitting me once, and that is just this death here. Oh, he's pretty bad at rolling death. So I'll roll again. Yes. I don't know if that's good yet. But anyways, with 3 I could draw a loot, which I will not. I'll just use this one to get a 4th. And is that possible? I don't know. I don't think I can keep this for the next round. And I cannot use the backup plan again now. I should have used it last round, and with this roll, not concentrated today. Anyways, so I think I have to hope for next round to do it again. So strictly playing by the rules here. Yeah, Stanza would be proud. So, the Cobalt Collector will go against me. Haven't thought that really through, since this match here don't like it. And again, nothing there. That's incredible. Round 5. Did the same as always. Well, was a 2, but let's be honest here. Okay, that's looking good. I wasn't allowed to roll that. Okay, sorry. Was a short night anyways. It's his turn again. Ooh, that's too bad. And now it's round 6. We both lose one, and that was it. No upgrade here. Bad concentration. Made lots of mistakes. Bad concentration. Anyways, I made it. Killed this one. So now I get 1 progress point and 1 loot. This one's discarded. Macalabash pipe. Roll a d6. 2 uses. Apply results to any lock or of equal or lesser value than any gear lock is working on. Bypass that lock for free. So this is for unlocking trove loots. And now I get 2 training points. These are all discarded. I could have at least... I mean, it was clear that he would die from exhaustion, so I could have gotten at least 1 more loot, but not today, folks. I'm sorry. Maybe I should do this video another day, but I won't. 2 training points. I'll choose 1 for defense because I want to be able to roll more bones. Try again. No good. So I'll use that for pimping up my Bladerator, and I'll use the second one for defense. Yes. So Slang is already unlocked, so I can use him here. Then I'll heal up to my maximum of 4. And that's it for today. Yeah, right. Day 3. Dance like no one is paddling. Paddle 1 was lost this morning. I smashed the crane right in the face, launching one of its bulging eyeballs onto the nearby shore. Before it could grow its eye back, it snapped my paddle in half with only its teeth and disappeared back underwater. Paddle 2 was lost a bit less heroically. While my theater troupe may be impressed upon my return to Obendar, the pirouettes, spins, tosses, and paddle jabs I was practicing won't impress Nobolus or any other tyrant. Now I'm drifting with whirlpools, rapids, and rocks up ahead. I need to find a paddle-worthy replacement, and fast. Choice number 1. Dismantle a portion of the raft to use as a paddle. Persistent. Add 2 wreckage chips to your raft at the beginning of your next battle with Crown and Barnacle. Player may choose where to place wreckage chips. Remove this effect once chips are placed. Doesn't sound too bad. Or choice 2. Hey, there's a bottom feeder that took my paddle. Betty points, including 2 crown, and it's only day 3, so it would be 1 crown that I have to fight. And to get an extra loot, I'll definitely go for that. So, on the raft, one crown Betty. It's got submerge. Is the crown largemouth, and only 2 here. And it will start on position 6. So submerged means that usually if the crown could not hit anything, because say I'd be over here, it will just go to the next position. From 6 it will be 1 and try there. But let's not tell you nonsense. Yes, so it would not move to the next, but I'd rather roll a d6 and move it to that position. Okay, so that's submerged. But I do not want it to move at all, and it's my only baddie here, so I'll just start here to be able to fight it straight away. And it's got an initiative of 4. I hope that I can go first. Yes, I also got 4, so I go first. Dex of 3 means I can roll all of these dice here, or I can use that, but I think I won't need it here, so I'll just roll these 3 dice. So 2 bones. I'll throw out this one for my backup plan, improvise, to add 2 more bones. So next time I roll a bone, I can finally unlock 1 more lab rat. And didn't do any damage, so now it's his turn. The crown largemouth will attack me with 2 attack dice. Hopefully not too bad. Oh, it's only 1 hit, that's great. My death is gone, and that's it. Round 2. I'll do the same again. And that's perfect. Couldn't have rolled any better. I use my backup plan to unlock the next lab rat, and I'll go for, doesn't really matter, I'll just go for Flan. And yeah, with the 2 I'll hit it, and it's just gone. So now that wasn't too hard, was it? I'll get to draw 2 loot. 1, it's the hearing sensor. It says reveal the top 2 cards of the encounter deck, place back on top of the deck in any order. Single use. And I also got a fortunate discovery. That's also great. I can immediately discard it and draw 1 of the consumables. And we have the silver adhesive raider, which means I can get 3 bones immediately, or I can get duct tape to ignore malfunctions, and it lasts for 1 battle, or I can get the rejuvenator, and as the name suggests, it's for healing. All inactive lab rats will get healed for 2, or I can take a power nap, and I can tag somebody in who's been already tagged out for this battle. I probably should have put it like that, so that during battle I can see who's been tagged out. So I'll go for the bones and the duct tape, I think, because still got one more to go, so that shouldn't be too bad to roll this one to get gerbil into play. And now I've got two, where is it here? I drew the 2 loot. I'll get a progress point as well as 2 more points here, training points. So what to do? When I switch to them, they're low on health. So I'll got 1 more stat die now, and I use it for health. I think it's only 1 attack, but I've still got here, so I think I'll go for another skill die with damage, which would be durable. So she's not active yet, but I can already get the skill dice, not the stat die, which is directly connected to her, but this one isn't. And with that I can either have a pulse emitter adding damage to a successful attack roll, or it can be a spatial disruptor. Yeah, so I can just put my lab rat anywhere on the mat, on the battle mat, and choose a new target. So I didn't have to heal, which means I can scout a 5, so I can, what day is it? It's 4, so next up will be, well, I'm not too afraid of the 1 point Betty, so I'll go for 5 point. Poison and signal and 6 health and 3 at it's Goblin's Queen's Guard. Let's cycle him to the back. Okay. So now we're on day 4. It's a Tyrant encounter. Tentacular Spectacular. It hadn't seemed to take much effort. The massive tentacle simply gave the raft a light shove, and it was beached in an instant. Barnacle seems to be more intelligent than the legends and songs give him credit for. He's directed the skiff right into the middle of another skirmish, already in progress. A slew of other cretins are searching the area for Barnacle's legendary treasure. Now they are headed for the raft, surrounded and outnumbered. This could hurt. Choice 1. A day at the beach. Betty Q Betty points, add 2 1-point Bettys per gear log in party. So 1, and I'm on day 4, so I'll have to face 5 1-point Bettys. When a Betty is defeated, the gear log that defeated it may draw a loot. Place in prep area, only usable during this battle, discard when battle is over. And I'll get an extra loot in the end. And it wouldn't be on the raft, but since Barnacle shoved me over, it's on the beach. But choice number 2 is punch them in the suction cups. Betty Q, 2 tentacles per gear log in party, starting with tentacle 1 and counting up. So I'll have to face tentacles 1 and 2, which are not too bad, I think. If successful, persistent. For Tyrant battle with Barnacle, reduce HP stat of tentacle 3 and 4 by 2. Now this is really nice. So less, instead of 5 1-point Bettys, I only have to face the 2 tentacles. And I'll get this really useful thing for the Tyrant battle, but not the support of a loot card during the battle and no loot cards afterwards. But this is pretty powerful. So I go for the second one and fight again on the raft. With the 2 tentacles here. This is number 1. Tentacle number 1 has only got 1 health. And it does 1 damage. So this is pretty much the weakest baddie in the whole game. And it starts on 2. And then number 2, it's got submerged, so I have to roll the dice whenever it moves. And it's got careless 1, which means that on a roll of bones it will hit itself for 1. Which is also very nice for me. So this should be a really easy battle for me to fight them off. And I'll start on 3, so I'll go first. Do I use Helix? No. I'll tag him out and go for Slang. And Slang's got 4 health. Let's quickly do this. Your start doesn't really matter. So this one will come over here, which might be nice. So I'll start here. Yeah. So that it will come at me. And I don't have to go chasing it. So, yeah, my turn is first. I definitely want to hurt the tentacle. And 4 decks. Let's say this one at least will hit me, so I'll roll this one. I want to do some true damage to this one. And since it's Slang, I will never lose this die. Because it's blue, it's his die, I will not lose it. And because he's ignoring malfunction, so it's double safe. And I'll roll this one and hopefully get gerbil. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So at least I do 1 damage. And I really rolled 4, which is awesome. I'll use them immediately. The consumable is gone, and so I just unlocked gerbil. And yeah, the bladerator means at the beginning of each round he will get 1 true damage. That's a bit too late, but anyways. So now he'll hit me. Let's do it again. 1 damage. Now he'll move over here and hit me as expected. Now the next round starts, meaning he will get 1 true damage, and that's the last one here. And now it's my turn. I'll obviously hit him. Also roll to death if I do not kill him, or just for my backup plan. Well, let's count this as a 1 and not a 2. It doesn't matter anyways. I'll just use my backup plan. Minor repair means that I can acquire a number 1 level 1 skill die. I think the yellow ones can. The restorator Yes, the force field is nice, removing all negative effects, so just in case somebody might poison me, so I'll go for that. And then finish him off. Like that. Put them back for the tyrant battle. And that's it. He'll come back, I'll heal him. So that was that. This is persistent. I'll put it here. I'll move forwards and get 2 training points. I think I'll just... So I could add attack because I've got gerbil, but it would also be nice to have this one, which is really powerful. Let's see, next up is 1 5-point and 1 1-point baddie. And with only 1 attack die, or I could switch to gerbil then, or flan, and I have 2, so that would be enough. So I'll just upgrade this one twice to get this die. It's the Electrobladerator. Measure once, cut twice. So, yeah, that's it. I healed. I got my training points, no loot. I had 1 progress point. And so that's it for day 4. Now, day 5. Indiana bones. Snakes coat the floor of this jungle temple we spotted from the river. Why did it have to be snakes? Someone moans. That reminds me of something, but can't think of what. But the treasure we're after is close. A short round pedestal ahead holds a glittering relic. We swipe our torches along the ground to clear the asps away and debate the merits of grabbing the loot. We need to choose wisely. The circumstances were odd to begin with. The map we found was lying conveniently just outside the temple, marked with a clear X. An X never marks the spot. The raiders of this doomed temple somehow reminds me. Had best be careful, or this would be their last crusade. Last crusade. Choice number 1. Choose poorly. Grab the loot. Oh, I'll get a already unlocked trove loot. Betty Q Betty points. Add a 5-point Betty. Oh, add as many 5-point baddies equal to the party size to bottom of, so 1. So I'd have to face 2 5-point and 1 1-point baddie. Place a boulder obstacle chip on lane 1, baddie ranged starting position. So this won't be on the raft, obviously. A boulder on lane 1, baddie ranged position. At the end of each round, boulder will move 1 position toward closest gear lock, treating every position as if it were unoccupied. If the boulder starts on or rolls onto a position containing a unit, that unit is immediately defeated or KO'd. So it will start here. It would be clever to put myself here or somewhere, and here's of course a baddie, and it would just smash it at the end of each round. So I have to make sure that it stay there, so I have to be here. If successful, each gearlock may unlock their trove loot reward automatically. Well, trove loot is always powerful, almost always. Second choice, choose wisely, let it go. Another treasure hunting party meets you on your way out. Baddie points add points equal to party size. How boring is that? No, I'll choose number 1, of course. So, level 5-point, 1-point, 5-point. here. It's got dodge. Okay, it doesn't really matter since it will get smashed. Bad thing is that it's got 2 attack dice, which will hit me, and it will go first, definitely. Because I think I cannot roll an initiative of 6. No, cannot. So I'll immediately get hit twice. So maybe I should start with Helix since he's got 1 more health. Let's see what else coming. The Minikin Monkey, untargetable. So he's ranged, and then we've got weaken 2. Oh, I hate weaken. It means that weaken 2 means that when he attacks me, I'll get 2 dex less for my next turn. And he's got, are you serious? 7 health points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I definitely want to have the boulder roll over him. And he's up. He's got an initiative of 5. Man. He'll start here. Phew, no, I'm hard pressed. I should start here that he won't get to me. Because, well, let's first of all see when it's my turn. That's initiative 4. So I might be pretty dead before it's even my turn. So let's see. 5. That could save my life. Let's see. Here's the boulder. Let's make it a bit more impressive here. So this is the biggest one. This is the boulder. And if I, let's just take him, start here. He will hit me, he will hit me, he will hit me, and then he'll be history. Can only roll 2 defense dice. Here I'll probably lose 2. If I moved over here, he would go 1 down, he would not hit me. He will hit me and then he could go there because it's also closer to me. But it will never hit those then. I'll just start here. That seems to be the smartest choice. Because now they will hit me. This one not. This will, in the first turn, kill this one. And in the second it might kill this one. So this is very good. No, it's moving in the second turn. Yeah, I think I can manage that. So, but who should start? I still got this one. If I roll, let's see. Shall I keep it like that? Just quickly checking the backup plans here. Damage. That's no. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll just keep it like that for the defense here, which I only Helix would be better because of more health. But I'll just start with slag. Let's do it like that. So, first is the Chimp Sentinel, and let's put him over here. So walks 2 and is hitting me pretty hard. So 2 and no death, hitting me for 2. Oh, one mind affects all, so ew. Totally forgot about that. Sorry. One mind means that on this unit's turn, all other beast types roll 1 attack die against their targets. And since this is a ranged and a beast type baddie, it would have rolled 1 against me. Okay, whew. Lucky I'm still alive. So, next, it's my turn. I cannot hit him because he's got dodge, so he cannot be hit by attack dice. I can roll death dice for sure, so only he will hit me. So if I actually roll 2 death, that'd be enough because he will not get to me. So I'll stay tagged in. It's a bit risky, but yeah, it's okay. Then I'll have cannot really do him much harm except for this one. Yeah, which is really good. So I only roll these 3. Hopefully a lot of... no. Ooh, that's bad. I'll roll this again later. So I'll use this one to get another die. The reverberator. No, I'll just go for some more damage again for guys like that with dodge. And now he will hit me and I probably fend that off, and he will not get to me, but then it's his turn again before mine, so I'll be gone by then, and that's why I'm taken out. So now it's his turn. He'll move 2, and then it's his turn. He'll roll 2 dice, 1 death and 1 untargetable. Like that. Now the round is over and this boulder will move towards me and smash this unit here. So this is no more. Now round 2. It's this guy's turn. He'll roll 1 attack die dice, probably killing me, and 1 death die. He's got 1 mine, that doesn't matter since there's no other beast type here. Yes, hitting, oh, 2 shield, and hitting me for 2. So this is gone, and Slang is also gone. So now that he's KO'd, it does not matter since I declared the tagging out before. It's not my turn since the next lab rat will join the battle after the end of the round. This guy will not move at all since he's got no target, and the boulder will guess also not move because it cannot move any closer to me. So it's round number 3. This die will stay there, and let's see which one I'm taking out, taking in. So not to mess this up, let's see. Gerbil would have 4, and so does Flan. Let's see. And he, after battle, he will immediately recover 1. So yeah, let's say poison effects are nice. So I'm not planning so much on killing them myself, but rather have this thing roll over them. Which is why I choose Helix again, because he's got the most health. All dice are transferred to him. You come here. Oh, I upgrade this so he's got 5 health, like that. So now let's see, he'll go again first. Rolling 2 attack dice, hitting me twice. 1, 2. So he will move down here, not getting hit. Or I could move over there, which I should probably. Yeah, I'll do that. Whew. Wish me luck. 2 death dice. And that's it. I only got 3 decks. I moved 1, so I've got 2 left. Should be, yes, 2 is good. But he will hit me with 3, and then he'll hit me for 2, and I've got only 3 left. So on average they probably will deal 5 damage. 2 and 3. And this is too risky for me now, I think. So again, I'll tag Helix out. That was my turn. Now it's his turn. He's rolling 3 attack dice and 2 death dice. He rolled, doesn't matter. He rolled 1 bone, so I lost those 2. I wouldn't have needed to tag out anyways. And weaken, which is really bad. So, like that. And now the round is over and the boulder will come towards me, smashing this unit here. Hooray! So, end of round, Helix will tag out, and attack dice are no use against this guy. And I won't be able to... Oh. She's got 3 decks, which is good because I'm weakened, so I'll take Gerbil. To be able to do at least anything at all. So she'll get all the dice here. Okay. So, yeah, sorry. Should think louder, right? So, it's round 4, and it's this guy's turn, and he's only got the choice to go down here and attack me with 2 attack dice, hitting only once. That's great. And now it's my turn. I definitely have to get away from here, otherwise it will hit me. So since I only got, no, I got 4 decks. Oh, forgot about this one. So I could move, and I think it would be smart. No, it would not. Still thinking how I can manage it to move away that this thing will hit him next time. But I can't see it yet. No, I can't. So I'll just move over here. He'll hit me again. This is a bit risky. But yeah, let's try it. Okay, and then this thing will move, and I'll move it over here, being closer to me. Now round 5. This guy goes first and attack me for 2. Now wish me that luck that he will not deal 3 or more damage. 3. Ah, no! So now he killed me. Otherwise I could have walked around here and this thing would have finished him off, but that's really bad luck here. Oh man. Okay. So I hate losing battles. So it's no problem if it's just clear right from the beginning, but in this case I just So no trophy loot, no 2 extra points, no progress, no loot, no nothing. That would be so awesome. Would have made me really powerful. But yeah, better luck next time. I'll heal Gerbil 4, which means 4. And since he gets KO'd, he'll get 1. Taking them in. So, yeah, so much for unsuccessful day 5. Now let's come to day 6. Another tyrant encounter. Do I want that? Oh, come on, why not? Because I still got the hearing sensor, so I could have switched it. Maybe I should take a look at both. I haven't played it often enough to know what this tyrant encounter does. So yeah, probably penultimate round, so I'll just use that. Draw 2 and pick 1. Don't tease the octopus kids. Let's see. One tentacle would be added, tentacle number 1, and that's so yeah, that's fine with me. And 2 training points, and here, oh, the mono traders, solve a lock. I've got something to solve a lock, and I can shuffle in another encounter, but so close to the end doesn't make that much sense. Place a gear lock in the can I move? Ah, come on. I'll just go with this here. Only option. Oh, let's read the story. Don't tease the octopus kids. I caught one. Fish is on the menu tonight. This fish has weird suction cups, however, and the second it got pulled above water, it seemed to keep going and going. And why is it wrapping itself around the fishing pole and now around my throat? Barnacle's tentacles are enormous, and now another has appeared on the other side of the raft. The raft is flying through the air in an instant, and the horrific shriek of the ancient octopus drowns out the sound of the river spray. Let's kill these suckers. Suckers. Betty Q, Betty points at number of tentacles according to party size, which is 1, starting with 1. And 1 Gearlock must start battle in a crown starting position, would be me. So, day 6 means 1, 5, 1, 1, and on top of Betty Q. So this goes first, and it starts on 6. I'm still a bit depressed from last day's battle here. 4. It's a melee baddie starting here. It's got equipment, so I gotta roll this die here. Oh, first of all, let's set up the ini here. It's got 3, and this would have 5, unless, yes. So now it's got a 6, definitely going first. And also mischief, so it steals dice from my active slots, which can be nasty. Not so much with the lab rats, but think about other gearlocks, and yeah, you know what I mean. Signal 2, okay. And he'll also be up and a ranged yellow. So they're cuddling over there, and I'll go here. Couldn't have been anything else. And should I start with gerbil? Should I? Turn adjacent. I'd like to start with Flan, I think, because she can place poison effect dice on baddies, which would be really cool here. So I'll start with her. Whoop. So, and she will start. So this one's shooting. This one will go over here. And this one had to walk. So let's start here. I think this might be kind of smart. Hopefully rolling at least 1 bones for my plan. Anyway, so this one goes first. It will move 2 towards me. Then this one goes next, signaling one point baddie and attacking me. He's ranged. Oh, that's really good. So nothing happens here. Now it's my turn. And I want to roll one death die. I got only one and not. So what I wanted to do was roll at least one bones, because then I could have poisoned the two of them, and before their next turn they would just have died, and hopefully that would still happen. But I oversaw that I only can roll one death die, and I cannot roll attack dice because nobody's adjacent to me. I had to walk over there, and then I wouldn't have enough dexterity left to roll any attack dice. So I'll just do that. This wouldn't make sense. This I can only place on adjacent. Or I could try to provoke them. No, that wouldn't be too good. If I provoke them, their ini die is placed immediately after me, and not at the end of the round, I think. Yeah, so I put it there and get them an extra turn, so that would be pretty bad. I could go there and change targets. Oh man, this is such a poor turn. I'll just roll this one. No, and I'll also go over here that he will not get to me next turn. Okay. So now I could hope to roll bones to kill the two of them. And if not, I'll get something to protect me from his attack, which will still be okay. Yeah, okay. So now it's his turn. He'll go from 6 to 1, attacking me with 1. Yeah, got it. And now it's round number 2. Feels like it could have somehow been better. And this guy is joining the battle. Weaken, hooray. And since he's late for the party, he'll just go here. Okay, so I really would have wanted to kill that guy. Okay, so he's again moving towards me. He's calling out for another one. Stupid broadcaster. And then he's trying to hit me again with 2, of course. 2 again. And he's got 1. Okay, now it's my turn. Now I can roll attack dice because he's adjacent to me. I'll roll 1 death. And that's it. I only got 3 decks. Maybe I should. What does it exactly do? I want to go for the spatial disruptor to place her here, so that he cannot hit me for 1 more turn, and I could attack him. That'd be cool. And I could also roll the pulse emitter, which would not help me. And I would not get any death. But he would not hit me. Yeah, let's go for that. Instead of 1 attack die. So, that's my roll. Excellent. Except for no bones. Oh. Anyways, 2 of that. I'll change. Could have smack him in the face, and then would be attacked by this one, which wouldn't be too bad since now I've got 2 of them. And the Dragon Bitty won't get to me, or I could just move over here and yeah, do that. Do away with that. It's not much use, and he would not hit me for 1 more turn. But then he would also I'd just stay there. just finish him off here. Like that. Okay. And then it's not anymore. It's his turn and he will just move 2 towards me. So much for round 2, but this guy is also joining battle, also late for the party, and cannot start here, so next up would be this position. Oh, that's nice. So because he cannot start on its designated spot here, it's melee, and next melee after 1 is 2, and that is over here. So he'll start here, which is excellent because it takes a long time for him to get to me. Now this fella starts, and I could move him here, but then this guy will get to me, so I'll just move him here. And he will attack me with 2. And also, I think mischiefs. Yeah, I didn't see that. I think it triggers before he's rolling his dice. Remove dice from before attacking. No. Now, if he roll 3 attack, then I'll just cry. That's impossible. That's how much bad luck can one have? Okay, it should have been rather easy battle. Could have poisoned the 2. And now, how are the chances of rolling 3 or more? So I'm just gone. Bam, just like that. And lost again. Bad rolls can be so frustrating. Now, lost again. And usually with Too Many Bones, 2 is the magic number when it comes to losing consecutive battles. So I've never played quite a few rounds, but I've never managed to win a game when I lost 2 consecutive battles. I've lost 2 battles, but not one after the other, and still won. So let's see if this happens today. But yeah, if we take a look at how I roll today, I won't bet on that. Anyways, Flan will get heals. Bam. And I won't get any of this. Day 7, I still need 1 progress point. Hanging out with the guys it is. It's hard to opt out of game night when you're hanging upside down and a pair of kobolds are forcing you to either play with them or pick an appendage from for their supper. The other small problem is that the game in question entails dangling by my ankles as I fight to the death with 2 foul-mouthed Molnor traders sprung up next to me. The outcome doubles as the game's name. The loser is lunch. This whole situation feels strangely familiar for some reason. If these jerks would only cooperate, we might turn the tables on our captors. Otherwise, I guess we'll see how much damage I can do before the blood to my head knocks me out. And this is why this is upside down. If this gets me an extra training point, then it's probably harder, but I'm desperate need for training points. So place Gilog in any lane 1 position. Also, this is not on a raft, but on the ground, so anywhere here. And the first 2 baddies from baddie queue on adjacent positions. Remove other baddies from baddie queue. That would be cool. So now comes then, well, 1 point Betty would be removed. Gearlock cannot move, use skill dice, or use loot until 3 dex is spent. Probably be in the first turn. All at once or over multiple rounds. Use d6 to track to free its feet. Fighting now has its upside. Ha! Upside again. Or I could just try to solve a trove loot pick, which would be a loot pick attempt, which would be easier with my pipe here. And if I don't get it, I must choose the other. And then I shuffle in. No, I just go straight away for this because I want to have this. And it doesn't sound too bad, but I'm way behind. And so this is actually my last chance, because on day 8 I need to fight Barnacle. So let's go for it. I place myself somewhere, anywhere in lane 1. I'll go with Flan again, I think. Flan again. No. I go with Jubble. Anywhere here, of course I go here, because I do not want to be attacked from both sides at once. So like that. And the first 2 baddies from the baddie queue on adjacent positions. I still get attacked from, so it doesn't say that they also need to be there, so I still get attacked from 2 positions. Let's do it. So it does not really matter where I am, does it? Anyways. Equipment and Mischief 2. This little sucker just finished me off last battle, if you remember, because I don't. And it's got equipment. I rolled a 4, which means that yeah, increase the stat die by 1. Why not? So let's put this here to make this clear. And he's starting adjacent to me, and he'll go probably before me, which means that he might already kill me, since I'm good at rolling 2s with baddies today. And the other one is Goblin Devastator. He's quite fun to play against, so whenever he takes damage at the end of his turn, he will detonate and deal damage to 2 damage to all adjacent units, which I usually like to use for my purposes, but in this situation, let's see. And whoa, also an initiative of 4, and let's see when I at least in between. So this one goes first. Mischief can't do me any harm right now. 3 attack dice, dealing 3 damage, at least not 4. Right, which means that I'll tag out after my turn. I'm happy that it's now my turn and not his, or all would be lost again. I roll 2 attack dice. Let's see. could roll 2 attack dice against him so that he'll be gone. Or against him because he's more powerful. And I've got 2 more decks. If I roll bones, I could deal true damage to an adjacent baddie. I'll do it like this and choose him as a target, and if I roll bones I will attack him so that he will be gone. So let's go for it. So this is 2 immediately, and this execute means deal 2 true damage to an adjacent 5-point or less baddie, which means this one is gone. And this I don't need anymore. Fortunately no malfunction. And now Gerbil is taken out. And now it's his turn. If he rolls bones, he's got careless, he'll damage himself. Yes, that's awesome. Because now... no. He'll detonate after movement. Or after the movement phase, so right before attacking. So he will only explode during its next turn, which is no good for me, except... Yep, I know how to deal with this. Well, she's got tagged out, so I'll choose Slag because he's got the most dex, which I need right now. And he's got only 1, but that won't matter. Now it's round 2, and I'll use the 4 decks to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's his turn. He'll move only 2, and then since he already left something, he will detonate and will not hit me since I'm too far off. So at least that went well. And it's the very first time that I won a battle, and it wasn't even hard to win it, after I lost 2 in a row. So hooray, it is possible. I'll heal for full here. Like that, and I get 2 training points and 1 loot and 1 progress, which I needed the most. 1 more loot, I only got 1, okay. Selfie seeds, heal any gear up for 2, that's nice. So, and 2 points. I think, let's see, I'd like to have more defense because they've got 2 sides with bones on them and they've got pretty cool backup plans. On the other hand, something more powerful here would also be nice. More attack dice. Dex is always good to have. I love Dex. And health. She's got 1. I think I could just upgrade those here. I think I will upgrade this die once. Maybe even once. And no, first, before I do that, I'll try to get another death die. Yes. And then I'll upgrade this. Okay, like that. Hooray! Now, day 8, and it's Barnacle. Little is known about those dwelling in dale or aquatic depth. Murmurs of Barnacle's existence linger over every sea, river, and ocean. Of course, these tales are often soaked in ale at the local tavern, making the rumors that Barnacle is protecting something of great value difficult to confirm or deny. Place tentacles 1 to 4 in cran starting positions. So, whoa. We need the other side. The raft, of course, with the cran starting positions, and number 1 goes in place number 3. Like that. And number 2 will be in 5. Go to 6. And shock is pretty bad. Shock means that you have to exhaust one of your skill dice that you haven't used yet. 1. Okay. Party of 1, use only tentacles 1 to 4. Did that. Add Barnacle to bottom of BQ. Done that. Tentacles added after round 1 are placed on bottom of ini meter. You don't have that. Oh, let's do the ini meter here. 2, 3. Whoa. Killed them again. 3 and 4. So the tentacles, in case you don't know, they get harder the higher the number. So if you take a look at number 8, for example, it's got 8 health and a high initiative of 5. It's got shock 1 and poison 2, 3 attack dice, and 2 death dice. And so, yeah, I'm lucky that I only got the weakest 4. Tentacles do not roll tyrant die. Only Barnacle must be defeated for encounter success. So I need to kill at least one of the tentacles for him to enter the battle, and then finish him off. So let's see. How's that possible? He will have 8 health points. If I place myself over here, I could, oh, let's see, I'll start, that's pretty good. I hate this thing here with shock, so I'll probably kill it first. So I'll put myself here. Or should I play Flan instead? Just quickly checking the backup plan here. She's got less defense, but I got 2 death dice anyways. Finish this thing off. And less decks. Okay. Well, I'll just start with Flan. Okay, just a gut feeling, so no really. Okay. So it's my turn. I'll roll 2 death dice. Should I really start there? So I cannot finish this thing off in one turn. So it will attack me, which is bad. So I'd rather have him smash something over here, and I'll just go here. That's a lot better. Okay, 2 death dice. And one attack die. I think I'll go for this, since this can also hit itself, and they both only deal 1 damage, at least probably 2 damage, but roll 1 die. Does it say an adjacent or your target? To an adjacent baddies. So I'll surely go for the Bladerator. But I only got 3 decks. Oh. Still going for the Bladerator because of the bones, which would be good. Yeah. Okay. Nice death roll here. And I got 1 bones that I use to place poison 1 effects on any 2 baddies. So this one will get poisoned, as well as... Now, do I want to get rid of as many as possible, or do I want to get rid of the shocking one? Let's do it like that. Okay, that was my turn. Now it's the green's turn. Can I do anything here? So I'd go over here. Can't do anything, so it's hitting here. Yes, so it's hitting, which means that now there's a hole in the raft. Let's put it there. And no death. That's good. And no shock. That's extra good. Now this fella here is poisoned and dies because it's only got 1, which means that Barnacle will turn up next round. And then it's the yellow tentacle, and can't do anything here. Moves over here, can't do anything, so he'll try to smash the raft. Gotta be careful there now. And no defense, and it's got careless, so for the bones it will lose 1, and for the 1 attack it will also hit the raft. And this one is also poisoned, losing 1 and trying to hit me, and with bones it would hit and kill itself, but no. Like that. Okay, good. Now the tyrant will join the battle. At the top of any meter, no matter what the original initiative says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's in the water, of course. I just roll the die. 4. So he'll start here. Okay. So, yes, he cannot hit me here. Next spot is occupied, so he'll move to 6. And then he'll roll his tyrant die. And 1 attack and 1 death. And then recuperates. Withdraw an injured tentacle from the battle mat and place it back in the BQ. So now it can happen. So this is an injured... Well, this is also injured, isn't it? Yes. I'll withdraw this one. Back in the BQ. And this means What does it mean? At the end of each round, if Barnacle is on the battle mat and there are still tentacles in the BQ, you will leave the battle mat to the bottom of the BQ. So he will come back next turn with full HP. So I had to finish him off in one go now, which is impossible. So I'd rather try to kill some more tentacles, that they will not destroy the raft anymore. This will move over here. And that's pretty bad because of the shock. So I'll move down here. Roll an attack and a death die. Oh, my death is perfect, and with this I kill this one. One less bothering me and destroying the raft. So this one's gone, this is temporarily gone. This one's turn, cannot hit anything moving here. Hitting the raft again. Oh, that's bad. 2 is a lot. And hitting this here. Phew. And so at the end of the round, he leaves the battle. It's round 3, this one's coming on at the bottom, so on the first position. Coming down here. I don't think I'll make this, but let's see. 6. And now him. 5. Ooh, that's my chance. You roll one of those, and his tyrant die. So, dealing 2 damage, getting 1, and the heart means tentacle wrap. Target the strongest opposing unit, and that's me, adjacent to a tentacle. I'm not adjacent to a tentacle. Place target on any available crane starting position. Whew, lucky me, so I'm not adjacent. So now I have to kill him, or otherwise this thing will smash my raft with 3 decks. Great. This got a 50% chance of doing nothing at all. I'm rolling it. This is of no use. This could be of some. I'll move over here, but then this thing will smash my raft, and this 3 would. If I rolled the spatial disruptor and could move over here, then the 2 of them would attack me, not destroying the raft. And I'll have more time for that, because I'm always afraid that he'll leave and come back again, because I cannot do that much damage. So this is maybe the only chance to still win this thing. The spatial disruptor. But it's only got 2 sides with that. Anyways, I gotta try it. And if I don't get it, I'll move over here, but then he will, it's no good. I think it's the last chance. and try to get some bones here. No spatial disruptor. So 3 damage to Barnacle and 1 more shield. No bones. In my last game I rolled too many bones, but here almost no bones, although the backup plans are so amazing here. Too bad. So this thing can't touch me. Moving over here. And that's it for the rafts. We're all going down. 1 more and will be history. At least the 4 of us here. So this fella, oh, that's actually good. I didn't see that coming. We'll move over here. Can't wreck anything. We'll still roll. Probably not attack dice because cannot attack anything. Just like that. Okay, next round. To the deep. 1 and 1. Attacking for 1 and almost forgot rolling this die here. And again, I'm not adjacent to any tentacles. Now, what to do? Forward, move down here and then kill the raft. Or I could move over there. I could try to kill him, but the most I could do would be 5, which is not enough. Dang it, I think I have to... I'll move over here, so I have to do it. I use my 3 decks to move over here. And unfortunately that's it. Then he can't hit me there, so he'll move to 5, which is occupied. He'll move over here. And now he'll hit me for 2 and shock me, which means I have to do this away, and then he'll hit me for 1, which is not too bad. And then this thing cannot hit anything here, so moving over there, cannot hit anything there, just doing nothing. Round number 5. Barnacle cannot hit me, cannot hit anything, go over here. Now, cannot use this, cannot attack, just rolling his die here. And this means that an injured tentacle is withdrawn. This one is not injured. This one is not injured. So nothing happens. Now it's my turn. Let's see. Cannot reach this, and this will move over there, and then will probably hit. And that's it. Then I'm defeated. So hopefully this, I can only hope that it will roll bones for the attack die. And I gotta deal with this one. And for that I'll use this and 2 attack dice. Whoa, that's pretty good. So this means this die is gone, this means another. And this is 1 round too early, but I'll deal 2 2 true damage. And again, no bones. So now it's this tentacle's turn to attack 1 death. Whoa. Again 2 and hitting me for 2. So now it's up to this fellow to end this battle, rolling 1 against the ship, not raft, hitting, so it would have been the 5th, which I cannot place, so my raft goes down and I lost. So even though Barnacle's the easiest to defeat, it might still go wrong. Yeah, I could not deal enough damage to take him down. I would have tried to kill this one off and then this so that it wouldn't get destroyed here. Then he cannot do that much damage, so you can easily fend that off and then just take him down one by one, because once all the tentacles are gone he cannot heal anymore. So it would have taken a while, but in the end he'll be gone. And even with the exhaustion, it would have dealt him more damage than me, because I could have still tagged out some of the guys and have enough to deal with that. So this was a really bad game with some bad luck here, but I hope that you got an idea of how the lab rats play, and I just love them. Thinking, yeah, there's quite a bit of thinking here, which one to tag in, which backup plans you would like to use in this situation. So this is the pretty cool thing. You can see how the battle goes, and then decide on which one you'd like to use next, which backup plan might come in handy. And usually you roll more bones than I did in this game and actually get to use them. So I got quite lucky at the beginning to unlock Flan and Gerbil quite fast, but then there was almost it for the backup plans. Yeah, but usually they're quite good. This was the first time ever to play them solo. Usually I play with Hummel, my wife, and yeah, I think I can still recommend them solo. They could deal a bit more damage, but then they do quite a lot of damage with their backup plans. Like Flan, for example, she's poisoning people, or Gerbil dealing true damage and things like that you did not really see in this game. But do get them, they are awesome, they rock. And as mentioned before, next Monday at 5 p.m. Central European time, I'll upload the latest hit, or the first hit, together with Stanzer, just in case that you didn't already listen to it on Radio Sebron. I'll just upload it here. So leave lots and lots of comments. I hope you saw I was not that concentrated today. I hope I didn't do that many grooves, and there were quite a few mistakes in my strategy, obviously, here. Yeah, but please feel free to comment on stupid mistakes and whatever you like. And if you like, subscribe. If you do not want to miss the song, do definitely subscribe, and see you around next time. Bye bye. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. Lucky Lux. Lucky Lux.